An update on Katie Couric's life after being diagnosed with breast cancer. Following her breast cancer diagnosis last year, Katie Couric provides her viewers with an update on her health. Katie talked candidly about what this means in her life at the Project ALS 25th Anniversary Gala on Thursday. Katie Couric's spouse and parents also experienced cancer, but she was unfamiliar with breast cancer. Katie initially announced her cancer diagnosis on Instagram in 2022. Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer in the United States, writes Katie, who is seated in a hospital and is dressed in a mask and gown. June 21st was the day I joined them. Although Katie thought she understood colon and pancreatic tumors well, she was unfamiliar with breast cancer. As we approach #Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I wanted to share my personal story with you all and encourage you to get screened and understand that you may fall into a category of women who need more than a mammogram, she said, giving more details about her circumstances. Visit katiecouric.com or the link in my bio to read my essay. Even though discussing cancer can be extremely challenging at times, it's important to remember to take preventative and treatment measures as needed. She talks about how her doctor initially urged her to have a new breast exam on her website. Notably, Katie Couric hadn't had one since 2020 at that point. Her annual exam was over 6 months away. In addition, a lot of women during the epidemic struggled with being off track. After that, the physician found something to be concerned about. The doctor goes into detail, saying, "Your biopsy came back. It's malignancy. You'll be all right, but let's put something in place first." Katie says, "I felt sick, and the room started to spin after hearing that news. I moved to a corner in the midst of an open office and talked quietly, since my mouth was unable to keep up with the questions running through my mind." Katie Couric underwent a successful malignant tumor excision in July of 2022. Fortunately, the cancer had not progressed to her lymph nodes, as the surgeons discovered during the procedure. And a few months later, she finished her first round of radiation therapy, though it was still a challenging trip. Katie Couric stated, "I am really fortunate, and I am a walking example of how important early detection is," according to Entertainment Tonight on Thursday. She continues, reminding us that my heart goes out to those people who I know are dealing with breast cancer, and they're really in a lot of pain, or they're suffering, they're anxious or worried. Katie Couric believes she was extremely fortunate that my cancer was detected at a very early stage, when it's the most treatable in light of her experiences. And that's why I'm the screen queen, she acknowledges. I've always maintained that screening is necessary for all cancers, including colon cancer, since you can then use your rearview mirror at that time. She smiles and offers her present state of health, saying, "So I'm feeling really, really well." She is grateful for early detection and maintains an extremely optimistic attitude about life. She says, "We need to do better, as usual." Do you have any words of wisdom for Katie Couric as she embarks on this adventure?